good evening. My name is Jean Ducro. I live in McFarland, and my group is called Card Creating with Jean. Welcome, everyone. It's Tuesday night. It's time for fun. I am going to just kind of wait here a little bit for people to sign on, and then we can get started. Sorry I wasn't available on Saturday night, but my friend who's leaving next Monday for Australia for 2.5 years had invited us out for supper, so we wanted to go. Hello, Nancy. Welcome. How are you this evening? Hi, Rhonda. Glad to see you. I just sent your package off today for the last drawing that you had. I had it sitting on a desk. I kept forgetting about it, and I came across it today. And oh my gosh! So I walked over to the post office and got it sent out to you. So you should be receiving it in a few days. But I sent it. It's sent first class, so I wouldn't think it would be more than a couple of days, since the package has to go your direction anyway. Seems like all the mail that gets sent out here now goes to Milwaukee, gets postmarked, and then gets sent out. So thank you for sharing, Rhonda. I really appreciate it. Appreciate it a lot. So I hope everybody has been doing well. Such a nice day today. I was able to get out and take a little bit of a walk, which always makes me feel a lot better. Otherwise, I feel like a slug just sitting down here at my desk. I mean, not that I don't like to just sit at my desk here and make cards and do all kinds of fun things, but I need to take care of my body too. So I got out and got my steps in later this afternoon. It was a little breezy, it was a little cool, but otherwise it was nice. A lot better than it has been the last few days when it's been so crazy windy. My goodness. So anyway, well, the new digital catalog came out for us demonstrators to look at. I'm telling you. And then there's also coming out with a lot of online exclusives the same month. So in May, you'll have both your catalog and online exclusives. And it almost felt to me like there was a lot of online exclusives this time. There was last time as well, but the catalog, which I think you all are going to love, especially if you did not like the catalog that we currently have, they have everything organized together. So all the tools are together, all of the embellishments are together, all the ribbons and things are together. So they're going to be easy to find in the back of the book. You know, all the papers are together. You see those specialty papers. All the dies were together in the back, along with being in with the sets that include them. They also have them in the back. Punches as well. So similar to what it had been before, there still is a page that has designs set up for you. So if you're at a loss for how to design a card or want another idea, they can give you ideas for that. There's a lot of scrapbooking in this new catalog, and I think that's why I felt like there was more in the online exclusives. But there's some really nice sets coming along. I made my first list. I'll show it to you. Here's my first list, and you can see I've already started to cross things out. My first list ended up being over $500. That's nowhere near what my budget is, so I started crossing off, but then of course I had to add a few things down below because I had forgotten about putting in the in color things that I needed to order too. So I hope you've had a chance to see some of the new in colors online. Yeah, lots of stuff you need. I know, it's really something. I can't wait to be able to order, but I think I'm going to have to order at least in 2 different shifts, maybe even 3, to get everything that I want to get. So I'm going to have to prioritize my list for what money I have now and what money I'll have a month from now or so, with doing workshops and stuff like that, and getting a few more bucks to add. So anyway, I wanted to let everybody know that I'm going to be doing a workshop on the mixed florals, and I'll probably be using some of the bouquet paper with that. And I know I've got one card that I used that, and it looked really stunning. I do have to design some cards, so I don't really have anything that I can show you other than that. It would be 8 cards, 4 designs, and the cost would be $30 with shipping. So I'm looking forward to doing this one because this is one of my favorite stamps, and I put this off till the end because there's so many other sets that I wanted to do too, but I'm looking forward to doing that. Maybe you'll be able to get in a few Easter cards using that as well. So I don't think I have anything else. I don't. So I'm ready to turn the camera down. We'll have our little drawing, and then let me just turn the camera down and I can explain that a little bit more. Oh, you know what? I didn't give you the what's available and what's on back order and all that kind of stuff. I have my iPad sitting here ready to go. Let me just put that down. Let's see. All right. Let me just, there isn't that much. They're kind of getting caught up on things. So Still the Party Dots, April 14th. Tiny Bee Trinkets, April 7th. I'm just trying to find the things that are in the current mini catalog. Wildflower Birthday 12 by 12 paper is not orderable, and that'll be available March 24th. If any of you have that. The Arched Wishes Cling Stamp Set, March 31st. To the Point Label Punch, April 14th. Beautiful Butterflies Hybrid Embossing Folder and Dies, April 7th. Everyday Arches Dies, March 24th. Terrific Toadstool Builder Punch, April 14th. And then any of the suites that have those included, those that I had just mentioned, would not be orderable until those pieces have come in. Let's see. So now, low inventory. Keeping Tabs Built Punch Bundle. Storybook Moments Collection. What is it that's not available right now? Oh, I mean, that's on low inventory. Pardon me. Can't believe it would be the paper again. Let's see. As I go down, maybe I'll figure it out. Friends of the Ocean Suite. Oh, I know what it is. It's the ribbon for the storybook. Adhesive Wax Swirl Dots. Those have been on the online exclusives for a while. I love those dots. Those are pretty cool. The Itty Bitty Bouquet Mix. The Petal Pink Scallop Ribbon, low inventory. Sunny Day Iridescent Dots, low inventory. And I think that is going to about do it. Keeping Tabs Punch. That's it. Okay, now let me get this up on my little standaroo thing here I got. And get over to Facebook so I can see your comments as they come in. Let's see. I want to get to me. Here we go. Oh, still not. There we are. Okay, get this out of the way here so that we can got room. All right. Now I can see your comments. All right. So I have the 4 boxes different colored boxes that we can draw for. We'll do one drawing, and whoever wins has a choice of what color they want, and then I'm going to put one together so that it's laying flat, not all put together. Just need to glue the corners together, and I've got the instructions right here with photos, so it's pretty self-explanatory, so that you can finish putting it together and making another one if you would like, or more. I think those would be so stinking cute on Easter table, one for each person at their set. And let's see who we have that's going to win this one. Nancy James is, oh, you are on. Good. So you pick what color you would like. And I will get that off to you. Just let me know. Stick this in my booklet that I keep track of who's won each time we do a drawing. So you can do the white, the soft sea foam, pool party, or petal pink. You want the pool party. Excellent. Okay. Keep this one on my desk so I remember. And then I'll make sure that you get these as well. I'm just going to fold this up and get it with my blue so I know which one to make. Okay. We're going to work on paper pumpkin. How many of you get the paper pumpkin? And if you do you absolutely complete one of the paper pumpkin kits each month when you get it? Oh, let me move this over here because I can see the lights are not so good there on that. I have a tendency to make about half to 2/3 of the kit, and then the rest of it sits. And I ended up with all of these paper pumpkin boxes stacked up behind me. Oh, good, Rhonda. You'll love this. I've only opened it up and looked at the color of the ink and the stamps. I haven't gone into it at all. Hi, Shar. Thanks for joining. So, I took the other day, I think it was after one of my lives, I was sick of seeing my stack of boxes in the back, all these, boxes just stacked up. And I took them apart and I emptied them out, and I keep all of the stamps in this little file here that I've got because I like using them. Some of them got some nice sentiments on them, pictures and what have you, so I keep them handy so that I can grab them if I'm at a loss for something that I want to put on a card. So I ended up going through and I pulled out the instruction manual out of each box and all the stuff that was still remaining, and I pulled them down into one box. So, well, actually it ended up being 3 boxes from, like, I don't know, 8 or 10. So I just took the instructions, and anything that was still left, I left together. And then once it gets down even further, I'm going to put them, like the die cuts and the labels and things like that, in one. And then if there's any other pieces that I could actually add on to cardstock to make a card, I put those two together. But so then I took one of the cardboard pieces and I put that in between each layer. So I have 3 in here. And then I wrote on the front what's included in each box so that I would, if I was looking for something in particular, I could find it quickly. But I'm now trying to go through these boxes and use up what's in there. You pay for it, you should use it. And so I'm making cards like for my care team. And we just started another program where I'm providing cards for the congregation so that if they hear a prayer request during church and they want to send a card to somebody, that there's cards available, and our Befrienders Care team will actually put the postage on and mail them out for them. So anyway, back to our big set here. I love these stamps. I mean, oh my gosh. This is a solid stamp with just those little, can you see the little speckles in them? That's what won't stamp, is the little speckles. So we've got happy birthday and hello on this one. And you get an extra stamp set with this set. Sweetest birthday wishes. Thank you. Wishing you brighter days ahead. Enjoy your special day. Thank you for always being there for me. And then this one has a little bee that you can put together. So the wings, and here's the body here. And another of the little honeycombs. So this one, the center of each one is cut out. So it would just be the outline that you'd be putting on. And then there is a bee here. I love this. This is nice, all these sentiments on here. Usually it's just one word or happy birthday or, you know, like that. The color of the month is Lost Lagoon. And I'll put that aside. So, let's see what we've got. I snuck a little peek because I wanted to see what the colors are, but I didn't take anything out. So I have no clue what this is going to all entail. Oh, just get rid of it. It makes too much noise, doesn't it? All right. Let's see. I love the daisies. And I have 2 pieces of cardstock here that I started putting a base and stuff together. So maybe we can figure out an alternative that will give us more bang for the buck, shall we say. And plastic we recycle. Take that upstairs. Okay, what do we get? Okay, we've got little square dimensionals, it looks like. Ah, come on, thumb. Get in there. Oh, my fingers just aren't working. Okay, we got mini dimensionals. Oh, these are little... Oh, no, they're long... They're long pieces. Ooh, what are we making? Let's see. Look at these beautiful envelopes. Oh my gosh, they're so stinking cute. I don't know that I'd want to cut these apart. Maybe. I don't know. We'll see. It's hard to say. This is beautiful. Oh my gosh. So pretty. Okay, the envelopes aside, let's get to the business here of, okay, just want the card bases. So here is the cards. Oh my gosh, they are very pretty. But I can see that 2 cards could be made with this, and maybe, possibly, more than that. What's the blue one look like? Blue is, it's not solid color. I don't know if you can see that. It does have a little, like it's sponged almost. The blue is sponged on the white. I don't know if you can see that. Yeah, you can, just a little bit. Okay. I never knew. So we've got 3 of this one, and I imagine it's 3 of this one to make a pretty background. And then we've got some vellum tags. And this has got a punch out that I think we are going to use. Oh, can you see that? Some of those little octagons are shiny. If I flip this a little bit. Yep, you can see that good. And here's the other 3 card bases. And this is like, got the lemon lolly, I think it is, sponged on it. Gives it a lot of dimension. Oh, look at these little guys. Okay, so this is shiny, but it's not, I wouldn't call it gold. I don't know. It's very pretty. And these will come punch out. Oh, very pretty. These go into where the holes of that other one, I think. Okay, and now we got the die cuts. Oh my gosh. Look at them. Wow. Wow, wow, wow. Love those bees. Oh my gosh, they are so cute. Okay. We've got 3 sheets of those. Oh my gosh, yes, 3 sheets of those. And then, okay, what are we caught on? There. I think I'm going to have to take those all apart. Oh, there's one little bee. And then these tags, just 1 sheet of tag. Oh, yeah. I thought they had a border, but they don't. All right, let's get this out of the way. And I love that they give us these to put our stamp sets in. And then when I put them in my little file that I made, I make sure that the name is at the top. And then I just slide these in so they're ready to grab when I want them. Oh, love it. Okay, let's start by taking these out. I wonder if I have something I can put these in. Let's keep them separated here. I love these that are all punched ready for you to go. I wouldn't mind having just a big pack of these that you can take and cut out. All right, let's see what I've got back here. If I've got here, we'll use one of these. Put our tags in here. All right, so they're not floating around. This is really pretty. Okay. I don't know what that could be used for, but all right, we'll hang on to it. These little guys, oh my gosh. I think I'm going to put them in there. Is this 2 pages? No, it felt like it was 2 pages almost. It's thick. Oh, I bet you it's adhesive on the back. That's why it feels thicker, making it easy to mount it. $115 cards. Wow. Lori, that is amazing. You have been very busy. The Ronald McDonald House, such a great place to do that for. Oh man. All right. Whee! Okay. This one has a lot of parts and pieces, let me tell you. Okay. Some of these are already halfway out of the... Oh, look at that one. That is so pretty. Aww. Hard to believe that's so nice. Okay, this one. No, that's different. I think these are all the same. Yes, they are. And this one's different too. Oh my gosh. All these little different ones. Okay, I think I got them all. Yep. Well, I normally like to do one set of the cards per their instructions, and then I go rogue on the rest of them. But let's just see tonight. I'm cutting two of them out or punching two of them out at once here. And this one is very delicate. It's got the stem. Is that this same one? Yes. BB, get up there. There's a little one. Boy, look at all these different flowers. I think this is going to be one of the favorites. Why am I not seeing this one? Is that this one? That's that one. I think that's that one. Well, this is going to make it fit back in the box when I don't use it all. That's that one. Sure I got it all? Yes. And I got one. There. Okay. I do not think I'm going to use their glue dots. Get the instructions here. This one is so pretty. So that's this one here with one of these behind. This and a B. Now that is... Alright. Let's look at that one once because I don't see... That's number 2. Let's look at that one once. That one is so pretty. I can't, what I'm not following is, this looks like it's got an extra piece. Oh, it's this. What a dope I am. Jeez. Oh. Okay. So we are to take and put thank you for always being there for me on what? On the block. Right. Okay. Get one of ours out. Okay, it's this one here. Alright. Get this lined up. Rub this down good so that it makes a good image. Whatever's on there off. And we are putting that on one of these that has the little curly where the edges on it. Man, don't have a lot of room here. All right, and that was lost the glue. Seems like an odd color to be using with this. You would think that they'd be using granny apple green or something to go with the flowers, but let's see. Ooh, this is a tight fit. Yeah. Just, man. I had to run just before I did the live and wet down my chamois because it was crispy around the edges. needed to be wet. Okay, let's cover this up. So they are putting those long strips on the back here, if you can see this. I think there's a reflection on there. So across here, here, and here. And here. And then that is going to go on one of these yellow mottled. Okay. And I'm going to set this in here. I'm thinking there is additional room there, so it's not a tight fit to get that in there. Okay, this is going to go in here. We're just going to use some green glue on that. Okay, and then we take our branch here. And we take dimensionals, and they go on flower and stuck to my finger. Oh, for Pete's sakes. Come on, Jean. They are sticky, let me tell you. Okay. And then the rest has a little glue dot down there, and I'll just put a little of the multi-glue on there so that it is on this leaf right here. Oh, and of course I got a lot on there. See if I can spread it out a little bit. Okay. Oh my gosh, this is so cute. And one. Well, it's a glue dot. Okay. So we will just hold this side. Put a touch of glue on here. Oh my gosh. Alright, and then this is supposed to be up more, but I've got the bee down a little low. So we're just going to put our greeting down below here, and that's put on with 3 of the dimensionals. Seems funny that they got these little tiny guys. Oh, come on. Yeah, I really think that that should have been a different color writing. What do you guys think? You want to look at that? Let me see what other colors they have with this. Alternate colors. They are saying crumb cake, crushed curry, lemon lime twist, Lost Lagoon, mossy meadow, soft seafoam, and very vanilla. I think mossy meadow would have been really pretty on this one. Very, very nice. Would have been nice to have a little bit of gold thread in there, maybe. I could still add that. Okay. We did one. Should we go rogue? These are so pretty. Yeah, I would think mossy meadow too. I totally agree. Alright. And these could definitely be cut apart very easily. Alright. Let's see what kind of trouble we can get into. I have got one here that's like a flap card. That'll go on the inside. This will be on the outside. Let's see what we can find to put on here. I would think we could even just stamp too. I had thought that possibly thinking of putting this floral piece on the upside here. And then we've got a happy birthday. Let's do one birthday card. Happy birthday. Oh, let's flip it over here. Here. This is kind of how I design. And I was thinking the bee, and we'll color. We could do a bee on each side here. The other thing we could do, let's put these up here to hold them for a second, is take, now this is the one I think that does the outline. It does. We could put some of these on here to give it a little, and I would do it in the lemon lolly and maybe even stamp off, so you just barely get an image on there. Grab my to-do list here, to order list, and see what that looks like stamped off once. Oh, babe, you can hardly see it. Let me have a piece of scrap white paper here. Let's try it on this. Oh, you can just barely see it. You know, I think I like that. We're going to use that. Then it won't matter how much is actually covered. And I imagine you can't see a thing of it, I bet. I'm finding it kind of hard to see. All right. Gives it something. All right, now we're going to switch to the outline of the flower and the leaf. It's always a dilemma. What color do you use? Let me see, which is this one? That's, I think it goes in here. I don't know. Should I use green? Black seems awfully stark. I could use early espresso. Another thing that I'm always... Alright. This is a good workout here. I'm going to try it. We'll try early espresso first. Don't want to stamp that. Oh, that was a lousy. Yeah, that's better. Yeah, I don't know. What would lemon lime twist look like? Probably not dark enough. It's not. Granny apple? What do you think? Early espresso or granny apple? Or should I do it in a yellow? Try crushed curry. I don't know if that's gonna look nice, but we'll try. Granny apple. I tend to agree with you, Nancy. Alright. That away. That one away. Alright. Granny apple it is. Get our little piece over here. And we are... I gotta do it on the black. I can't see where the edge of the paper is against the white. Okay. Now, do we want to do the birthday in the same? Or do we want to go darker? Cover this up. I'll start coloring while you're thinking. Let's start with Daffodil Delight, the light one for the center. Come on. Oh. And this is a green out. Could also have used the markers, the colored markers, to color that so that it'd be green for the leaves, and then the outline, and I don't know, maybe pecan pie would have maybe worked too. Let's see what this looks, if it's too dark. Oh no, it's not, or too light. It's good. I'm using the light granny apple on the leaves here. Just that blends in. Hopefully it does. Okay. What color should we do the... Oh, you think granny apple for the wording? I'm hoping that's what you meant. Let me see these bees. Alright. The bees have to be done in black. I can feel that. I don't feel confident enough to put that other one together. I'd have to practice a little bit, I think, with the wings and the... But let's see how this one comes out. Get my practice sheet here. Always have one of these so that I can see how that's going to turn out. Well, that's pretty good. Alright, we'll put that right here in the corner. So we still have room for the happy birthday in the center. Doesn't look like it. His little feet are just slightly off, but not much. Just like a 32nd of an inch off the paper on that corner. Okay. And we'll color that little band. Pardon my arm there. And get our happy birthday up here. Ooh, I think I want a whiter one. I like this happy birthday. It's on a little bit of a slant. Use a darker green than the leaves for the birthday? Gotcha. Let's see how this works. If this is yellow enough or if I need to go with the darker. I think I need the darker daffodilite. I think I'm going to have to switch those colors. Getting mighty hard to get open. I wonder how hard this would be to fussy cut out. I like this bee. He's fat and fuzzy. We'll go with the mossy meadow then. If that works for you guys. My husband sounded like he was coming through the floor. He's on a recliner, and whenever he gets out of the recliner, it always sounds like he's going to end up in my lap. He's right directly above me. Well, that's cute. What do you think? The other thing that could have been done would be to put, like, one of these on here instead. but I think this is kind of cute. All right, let's see how we can put a card together with this. I just lost my backing. Okay, so this is going to go on here. And then we are going to take a piece of something from that kit to go on the front of the card with it. Just there, and all right. So I want, this is going to go on here, but I want something in here. So let's see what we got. What is that going to look like? Kind of a lot, isn't it? But I like that it brings out the mossy meadow in the happy birthday there. Well, we could go maybe on this side. Maybe this would be better. Get you out of the way here. Here for the inside of this. Well, I'm thinking that this should have been done in at least old olive. What do you think? That it stands out too much. I'm going to cut this one off, and we're going to put this in. So this is what? 3 1/4. So I'm going to bring it in just a smidge. So 3 1/8 by, this is 5 1/2, I think, right? 5 1/2, so it's going to be 5 3/8. Okay. I like that on there. And you'd be able to get that same, I think, same similar look by using this stamp right here. All right, this is gonna bug me. I gotta switch this to old olive. That's not old olive. This is old olive. I'm gonna color over that. I just don't like the tone. That is wild how that blends together. It may have been better to have stamped it in old olive. I don't know. What's your thoughts? I'm losing my lines. But this is just a trial anyway. What did I get up there? Something on here. A little bit of green. have to fuss with it later. My sanding eraser is behind my iPad. That looks better, I think. The darker green with it. So this was done with an 8.5 by 5.5 inch, 5.5 by 8.5 paper, and then I scored it at 4 1/4, and then I came over here, and I think this is an inch that I lopped off. Yep, and you can do as much as you want to. You can do 1 1/4 if you want it a little wider over here. And then I cut it from here down. I did 2 inches on each side. You could actually do less so that it's a wider band to hold on to your flapper portion of the card. And then just cut it in. Yeah. Okay, I am going to move my iPad. I'm going to use my Seal Plus. I think that's going to be a little bit easier. Alright. So, let's see how we line this up. Bring it over just a smidge. There, so it would open up like so. Now we can put this on the inside. We can also put a strip down here. Yeah, I don't know. I don't like that. Alright, we're going to try something else. We're going to use some paper from the Floral Delights, because that's kind of, sort of. Let's see what we got in here. There was a gingham, I thought, or something similar to a gingham. What is this one? It's this. But I don't think it's not. There it is. That, I think, will work. How does it look with this? What do you think? I was going to go with the gingham, but the gingham... Oh, here's another piece. It's got the green on the background. Yep, I like that better. Haven't even cut into this piece. Oh, that's got the big flowers on the other side. But this will look really nice with that on the edge. Okay. So we'll cut this off by an inch. By 5 3/8. And I think I'm going to cut a different white for the inside then. So we'll put this out here. How does that look? Yes, don't you agree? That looks a lot better. Yeah, I think that's going to look much better. it doesn't take away from the honeycomb effect here. Okay, so now I need a piece of white. I have a piece sitting here. So we need 5 3/8. Let's cut the other end. Yep. Little bend on the edge of the paper. And then this should be what? Let me get in the ballpark here. Let's try it. 3 1/8. All right. So that will go in here. And this. Not straight. Can go. I guess we'll overlap it just a slight, probably 1/16 of an inch. Oh, that's going to look much better, much better. I don't have an inside sentiment. Was there one we could use? Wishing you brighter day. Oh, here. Sweetest birthday wishes. That's good, don't you think? I'm mixing metal back out. And jeez, Jean. That's not going to work. There. Okay. I'm going to stamp this before I go any further. Not going to glue it in until I know that this is going to be okay. Let's bring it down a little bit. Nice. Ah, I had some green on my finger. Well, let's flip it over. Try that one more time. I got green on my thumb. Okay. No smudges on this one. And I just thought maybe we'd want to add a couple of these daisies to the inside. What do you think? Let me glue this in first. See how it will look. Okay, that's the smudge side. Oh gosh. Okay. So I brought this almost all the way over. Okay, and put the green on. I like how nicely the colors coordinate. Between the DSP and the set. Okay. Now, will they even show up? Well, they do. What you think? Let me see, what are the... Maybe just one? this one. Still not sure how much I like this on the front. Might have been. If I make another one, I might just not put the stamp on there and just put like a couple of these on the front. But I do like this one here on the corner. Just adds a little zhuzh to the inside. What do you think? Oh. There. That turned out okay. Still not sure about that. I'm going to have to think, I'm going to have to ponder on that one, as they say. Maybe some bling of some sort. This would be pretty on there. Except if I'm going to change that front, I'm going to put these on the front, but I think I am going to change that. Just not quite happy with it. Should we do another one? I've got one set up to use the blue. And I thought it would be fun to use this gingham vellum on the front of a card with some of these daisies. Oh yeah. Or even the one that's on a stem. Where is that one? Here's. Oh yes, I like that. What say you? So, let me get this glued on. Well, wait a second. Do we want to put a ribbon or something on here? What do I have for a ribbon? You know, I do have... Alright, where did I put it? I have some ribbon that is... Oh, it's right here. I stuck it in the wrong bin. This is some Pool Party ribbon that we had. And I discovered I had this spool of it. Yeah, I think that would work good. Now, I have not worked a lot with this, but I'm going to just put... Oops. So it doesn't show up. There. Okay. Oh, it doesn't show. Very nice. Okay. Maybe we will put this around. Come on, cooperate. And just do a knot over on this side. I now have a ribbon scissors. I gave up trying to use that other one. But I put a string on it, so I'm not trying to remember which one it is. Oh, I got plenty of ribbon here, don't I? Okay. Now, let's take this on here. I'm thinking it needs to be on something. Like just a punch circle of white, maybe? Ah, there goes my ribbon all across the floor. Forgot to pin it down. Let me get a piece of, or get a punch here. There. Maybe a 2-inch. See what that looks like. Help anchor it a little bit. All right, and wrong color, wrong color, wrong color. Oh, for Pete's sakes, where is it? I'm trying to find my pool party. Summer Splash pool party. Just to put just a tiny bit of color on this circle. Okay, put it back. There, just has a tiny, tiny bit of color. So then this can go. We're going to pop this up. All right. I'm gonna get my bigger ones. One top, one bottom. Each side of the ribbon here. Oh, you know what would look nice in there? I missed it. I don't know what color that is. That's not the right color. I was thinking maybe that was the right color. Gold is not going to look right. Navy is not going to look right. Yeah. Maybe that wasn't such a great idea. Okay. I thought something behind that circle would have been okay, but maybe not. Alright, so I'm going to put a mini glue dot. Where are those little mini guys? Way up here at the top. This back. And we need on the leaf here. Come on up here. Join the party. There. All right. Got something sitting right across the waist of the basket. All right. Now this wants to slide up, so let's put a little there. Ooh, I'm kind of liking this. That's going to go on there. Now we need a sentiment on here. Let's see what our choices are. Get rid of some of these here. Well, there's none on here. Come on. Where's the other one? Oh, for Pete's sakes. Here they are. Okay, we've got wishing you brighter days ahead. That sounds like a get well, doesn't it? Let me see what I've got here. It's Hello Spring. What did last month's have? Sending love. Sending love. That would be okay up there. I can see I need to put a little more. Where'd that come from? A little more adhesive up here. And let's see. What do we have? Sending love. This one right here. Oh, that's just the right size there. Okay, let's see what we've got for. All of those are kind of big. Kind of wide. I don't want wide. But I do like this sending love. So let's put this on here. I feel like I'm all over the place tonight. I'm sorry. That's what happens when you're trying to create on the fly. All right. Let me get down with a bunch of stuff here. This isn't the right color, is it? Ooh, it is. It's awfully big, though. Is there anything smaller? That's too big. Too big. Everything else is big. Let me see what I have over in here for punches. I think. Let's try a smaller punch. Oh, it helps if you don't have 2 sheets of paper in there. Is that going to be too big? I think we should use, that is big. Alright. I got smaller. About 1.5. Yes, I think 1.5 will work. Where'd my paper go? Here we are. Always save your circle punches, man. That's going to be perfect. Okay. Put that away. And pool party. Can I get a little pool party down there? Yep. Just a little tiny bit. We'll try pool party. If it doesn't dark enough, I'll flip it over and we'll use the Lost Lagoon. I don't know if I've ever used this one. Kind of cute, isn't it? Yeah, you see my mess? It is a mess, isn't it? I just looked up and saw this. Your comment. Oh, sharp. Isn't that the truth? I like this. We'll pop that up too. Let me get a bigger dimensional, though. I don't want to use those little tiny things. Where did I go with them? Here they are. Holy man. Yeah, I do have a mess. I don't know if this is up and down. It is. Oh. Straight? It is. Alright, other than the fact that this is wanting to curl on me on the corners, I didn't have any idea that I could put this on the back side and it would actually not show through on that gingham. So yay, found something out. Oops, almost dumped all my ribbon into the waste paper basket. Okay, now we need to have some bling on there. I don't want gold on there. Let's see what else I've got. These are in colors, I think. Yep, in colors. That won't work. Does that look like the right color? Clear would be okay. Ooh. Those would be great. Get some white pearls. Those would look pretty too. There they are. All right, we got a choice here. All right, that's a pretty good match. And then I have these iridescent pearls. I can get them out. Iridescent pearls, and then these gorgeous sunny day iridescent dots. I love them. To me, they're happy. So, what do you think? What should we use? The matte dots, party dots, or the iridescent pearls, or these wild iridescent dots? Sunny day. That's creativity overflow. Yeah, it's something. That's for sure. But I'm always amazed at how fast I can get it put back away. Only to come out and play another day. So, you tell me what color dots. I'll start putting my mess away. Party dots, it is. That's what came through first. That's what we'll do. Alright. Okie dokie. Let's. Yeah, let's see. I'm going to put some on here, I think. Maybe I'll put them all on there. Ooh, that looks kind of nice, I think. Oh, gads, I don't know where all the envelopes went. Here's one. And that is number 2. When I redo this one and add a different cover on here, I will post it on my Facebook page there so you can see what it looks like. But scads. I don't know. Here's the other one that we did. Wow. I got a mess. No way am I going to sweep this out of the way for you guys so I have a clean area for you to look at these cards. Ay, ay, ay. Okay, we're just going to go right over the top of them. What's your favorite? This really bugs me that it's that color. I don't care for that color on there. Because it's introducing another whole color to the whole card. And I don't like that. It's not right. I think my favorite is yet to be determined. Once I redo that one, we'll see how that goes. I think it would be so cool to fussy cut that, but it's going to be pretty fussy to cut out with those legs. But it would look so cool popped up on the front. Well, I'm actually putting these on the wrong sheets, but oh well. Still the same set. They're all pretty. Well, thank you. I'll be happier once this is done. I do like this one. This is really stunning. And we didn't stamp the inside. Well, what the heck? I had one out too, didn't I? Or did I? That one has... No, that's the birthday one. Wishing you brighter days ahead. I'll pop that on there. And I imagine you guys are ready to go. I will be back on Saturday night. My friend's going away party is during the day from 1 to 5 at our church. I am looking forward to that. And then he leaves on Monday, 9 o'clock. The start of his long flight to Australia. Yay. Okay, I'll glue that on the inside. Then I can actually say, we're done. We didn't put an inside on that one. But they don't put insides on their cards. On the kits. At least that I'm aware of. Not in the instructions, at least. Oops. Let's put it on the right direction, Jean. So, and please, if you're watching this video after the fact, we will do a drawing for one of these 3 cards on Saturday night. So please leave your name in the comments or make a comment and you'll be added to the drawing. So I look forward to seeing you guys all on Saturday night. Have a good rest of your weeks. There are some bees already cut out. You want me to put one on there? Let me see how it looks. Or did you want it on the inside? That's what it would be on the inside. I could also stamp one on the inside. I'll put a bee on the outside. Yeah. I think it should have a big one. Whew, almost out of this big page of dimensionals. Oh, maybe it won't. I won't take that one. It's too small. There. Ta-da! Just for you. All right, I'm done. I will see you Saturday night, and if you need anything, my link for my store is right up there. Let me just pull the camera back. There, you can see it. And don't forget, the card stock is going to be going up as of the beginning of May to $14. I did not notice other things, but I didn't study it too hard today. I started looking at it late this afternoon, the new catalog. So if I notice it, I will let you guys know what other things are going up in price. But I know the cardstock, definitely. So thank you again, and I will see you Saturday night. Have a great week. Bye-bye.